Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So let's quickly go through what is written and start doing practices, practice of examples, inshallah. So you can write here write the four properties of the ism: status, number, gender, and type. Three forms of status that we studied: raf, nasb, jar. Okay. In flow I do say rafa, but let's keep in mind that it is raf'un. Okay, it has a tanween at the end. Raf'un, nasbun. Okay, like that. Raf, nasb, and jar. Forget about marfu, mansub, majroor. We'll take it up later. It's the same thing. There's some variation is there. I'll tell about it later. Okay. A teacher entered the classroom. What is the first question? What is the act here? Entered is the act because it is happening in the past. We know it is stuck in time. So it entered is the fi'l here. The act here is entered. So now second thing that we have to see is who is doing the act, who is doing the entering. The teacher is doing the entering, right? So the teacher will be what? It will be in the rough status, and then where is he entering into? Detail of the act. He is entering into the classroom. A student of his was sleeping soundly. Okay, that's the weird way of saying his student was sleeping soundly, right? So because we have to find after of, okay, that's why we will be using this weird way of doing it. A student of his was sleeping soundly. So the first thing that we have to find is the fi'l. Where is the fi'l? It has to be stuck in time. A student of his was sleeping in the past. Was sleeping is the fi'l. Sleeping is the fi'l. Soundly. Okay. So quickly, then the first thing we found out the fi'l, sleeping. Second thing, who is the doer of the fi'l? The doer of the fi'l is student. Okay, student is the doer. Correct. Who is doing the sleeping? The student is sleeping, right? So doer is the student here. So this student will be in which status? Rafa status. Okay, and how is he sleeping? detail of the act. How is he sleeping? He is sleeping soundly. So this will be in which status? Nasb status. Another and we know this is an ism because of its ly ending. It is an adverb, correct? Next thing, the teacher threw a pencil. The teacher students woke up suddenly. I'll go to the next one, the one which we are supposed to do. Okay. Three form of status: place rafa, nasab, or jar over the highlighted words. But since we are very good students, we'll place status over everything. What will we not place a status on is the fi'l, because fi'l does not have all these things. Status is not related to fi'l. It is related only to ism. So find the fi'l first. My teacher drinks chocolate milk regularly. Where is the fi'l? It has to be in the past, stuck in time. My teacher drinks. Drinks is the fi'l. So drinks is something which is the act. Who is doing the drinking? That is the second question that we'll ask. Who is the doer of the act? Who is doing the drinking? My teacher is doing the drinking. Am I doing the drinking? No, my teacher. So we'll leave my teacher is doing the drinking. Correct? Teacher will be in rafa status. Okay. Then second thing will be details related to the act. I'll start marking it also. We'll take a little bigger brush or whatever. Okay. Drinks is the fi'l. Teacher will be in rough status. Oh my god, that's horrible. Chocolate milk. What did he drink? Chocolate milk. Nasb status. Regularly, this is the one thing that they asked us to do. This will be nasb. Ly adverb. So this is an ism. it will be in nasb status. There is another status, that is jar. Can you find a jar here? Weird thing which we have to do. My teacher will be converting into weird English. The teacher of mine. So who will be, what will be jar? What will be jar? Mine will be jar. Correct? Cool. Okay, he doesn't like vegetables or fruits. So fi'l, where is the fi'l? Quickly, before me saying it, find it out. Okay, I'll keep quiet for a second, think about it, and I'll come back to you. Okay, the fi'l is like. He doesn't like vegetables or fruit. Second question, who is doing the act? He is doing the act. Who is not liking? He is not liking. Who is this he? I don't know. His loss, he doesn't like the vegetables or fruits. So he does not like vegetables or fruit. So what will be the status of he? Rafa. Correct? Cool. He doesn't like, will not consider. There will be something weird, we'll consider later. Like vegetables or fruit. Like is the fi'l, so forget about that. Vegetables or fruit is a detailed question. He doesn't like what? What does he not like? He does not like vegetables or fruit. So this will be the detail. So both of these will be nasb and nasb. This will be harf. So harf does not have status number gender type. Only ism has status number gender type. Okay, let me now take a difficult one. Okay. Let me actually there's no difficult one, pretty simple. I will just instead of me writing it, I'll just say it and you follow along. My tooth is aching. Now this is, I want to explain the complexity here. Normally everywhere the doer is someone who is living, right? My tooth is a part of me, right? So when we say my tooth is aching, who is doing the aching? The aching is the act. Who is doing the aching? My teeth is doing the aching. My tooth is doing the aching, right? So here what will be rafa? My teeth will be rafa. It's weird because it is a non-living thing, a little bit difficult to understand. So my tooth, although it is a non-living thing, it will be rafa because it is doing the it is doing the act. So my tooth is aching. Aching is the act. My tooth, in that the tooth will be nasb. Okay, sorry, tooth will be the doer, and so that's why it will be rafa, and my will be the tooth of mine. After of my will be jar. Okay. Similarly, another thing involving a non-living thing, my. Okay, let me take another example. My car broke down. In this, where is the fi'l? Breaking down is the fi'l. My car broke down. Broke down is the fi'l, right? Breaking down. So here, think about it. Who is doing the breaking down? Who is doing the breaking down? I am doing the breaking down, or my car is doing the breaking down? The car is doing the breaking down. So the rafa will be car. Car will be in rafa status, and my car, so that can be switched into a weird English, the car of mine. So what comes after the word of? Mine will be coming after the word of. So here my will be in jar status. The rest of the activities, the rest of the examples, do it. Okay, if you don't get it, you will get it. I know, I'm sure about it. If you don't get it, you can always ask me in the comments or personally contact me. I'll help you out, inshallah. Okay, so that's it for these examples, and then the most beautiful thing will happen in the next class. We'll take up Arabic examples.